Well, realistically, what am I gonna do if a child does decide they want to watch? That sounds horrible. And I'm streaming now, so that makes that sound really, really bad. I'm just gonna shut up now. Well, I'm in charge of the show, so New Year. Magic. I do it all the time. I literally do it every time. You know my fireworks crossbow? The same way I always do. He seems very content. He seems very content with himself. He seems to be exploding red, white, and blue. I wonder who did that. Dog shush. I think Jimmy's a little bit happy. Definitely a mushroom. It is a mushroom. And if you think it's anything phallically shaped like a dick, that's on you. You're dirty minded. Just clean your mind. Problem solved. can also just refill it after we're done with this, and so we can all watch it. Either way. It is. It's nothing else. It is nothing else, right? Af? Just a very big mushroom. Very big moldy. It's a very big moldy mushroom named Jimmy. Doing a little dancey dance. Nah, I'm not invisible. No, you didn't. You said nothing. Af, no, you didn't. Af, you saw nothing, right? No. The mushroom is thriving, you could say. You could say the mushroom is thriving right now. That's not evidence. Af, there's no redstone. It's just a magical mushroom. I, Af, I think your husband's broken. Apparently, many. Well, I was gonna read the Declaration of Interdependence, because dyslexia boy go burr. I feel like that would be funny, but sucker, I'm both. So, well, the boat isn't working, so whatever. Hold on. Let me just. I just usually choose not to, or at least try to choose not to. Okay, you know what? You know, I'm gonna do this like I'm gonna do this like the American I am. We're gonna celebrate 4th of July the right way with a big boom. What? Because it's annoying me. Nah. What boat? Nah. There was no boat there. There was no boat there. There is no boat. There was no boat. There was nothing. Which ones are these? Oh, I'll spread England. Yeah, it literally just started not that long ago. That's actually kind of funny. It's a thunderstorm right now, actually. That makes it funnier. Very well. Warm up that and stop being freezing. Even though I'm actually currently burning alive because it's like 90 fucking degrees. Hold on, I got you. There may not be a fire pit, but there is an indoor campfire. Oh, dang it. How the hell? Oh, y'all are blind then. Very well then. Uh, Dyslexia time. My favorite. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. Okay. The Declaration of Independence, presented by yours truly, a dyslexic floof that really sucks at reading. In Congress, July 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the power of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nation. Aaron, what are you doing? The laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain dyslexia, with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it. Yes, I'm emphasizing that. MAGA haters can hate me all they want, but doesn't change it from being true. Um, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles, and organizing its power in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when long train of but when a long train of abuses and what is that word? Usurpations pursuing invariably the same object and vinces and design to reduce them under absolute despotism. It is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for the future, for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their formed systems of the government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and fucking word that I can't pronounce, all having indirect objects the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained, and when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people unless those people would relinquish the right of representation. In the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable only to tyrants only. He has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the right of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, where be the legislative powers incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise. The state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states for that purpose, obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of lands. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws, for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for tenure of their offices and the amount and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with our others to subject us to jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing their reign in arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our governments, for suspending our own legislature and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, dissolution, and tyranny already begun with the circumstances of cruelty and perfidy set scarcely unparalleled in the most barbarous, whatever, and totally unworthy, the head of a civilized nation, has constrained our fellow citizens taken captive on the high seas to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections amongst us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers, the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is undistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. And every stage of these oppressions we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. Our prince, whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant, is unfit to be the ruler of a people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of their circumstances of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity. Magnanimity. Yeah. And we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred and disavow these like usurp, usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voices of justice and consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and would hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We therefore, the representatives of the United States of America in General Congress, assembled appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the restitute of our intentions due in the name and by authority of good people of these colonies. Solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are and outright ought to be free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and why are there tadpoles breaking my game? And where was I? Damn it. And that as free and independent states, they will have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we manually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Damn it, that sucked. I hate Old English. I think I did well. How did I do? How did I do? I'm horrible at reading. How did I do? Yeah, I have berries now. Hey, more berries. I how'd I do? I struggled. I know. I tried. Nah, I was too busy trying to read. And then I noticed those two. I don't know, I'm stuck. Oh, ew, 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 ew. The sound that those things make is so gross. Oh my god. The squelching sounds that they make is disgusting. Yeah, it sounds gross. I think I'm just gonna sit in the incendiary pool now. Why? Why is the door shut? What? 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 How? How? What? I'm confused. Because that was completely open before. He trapped me. Is the mushroom still exploding? No. Oh, okay. Very well. Are you gonna bury me now? Am I being buried alive? Yeah. There's a boom. It's two. No shit. Oh. Wow. Oh wait, hold on. I can do one. I can do this too. Ew, 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 ew. Why, ew, ew. Ew, no, it's so gross. Ew, no. Ew. Thankfully, actual tadpoles don't make that disgusting sound. I would cry. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Ew. Stop. Ew. That's so gross. Well, it's because they're tadpoles. I mean, hell, even the frog, I'm pretty sure, doesn't actually drop anything when it dies. Well, that was the beta for it. Oh my god, it's floating above it. What the fuck? It's it's not even in its mouth, it's floating above it. What the hell? What is wrong with this fox? Mojang, fix your game. Shut up, you can hear me. Weak fox, you are now trapped. Permanently. Um, bugs. Same thing frogs eat. Same thing frogs eat. Technically, well, no, they were gonna add like flies and fireflies that they would eat, but they didn't. So tadpoles don't eat anything unless frogs do. Frogs eat everything in this. Literally everything. Dropped blocks, mobs. Um, yeah, they eat most things in this. Precisely. I can't with you. Genuinely. God damn, Zeus. Chill. Yeah. Half. 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 Go back to the top rooms. Boo. Yes, I know I'm in here. The dead peoples. And good shows. Huh. 4. What do you mean 4? Well, I think you miscounted half. There's still 11. There's still one there, not counting. I see it. Okay. It's right here, F. I'm confiscating the last 16 of those. Well, because I need to clone them again. So, no. E. Nar. 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 No, 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 no. I win. No. Oh, shit. Now you know how it feels. Here, I'll just hold on to the flowers so way you don't keep losing it. I'll come bring it back to you. We'll see. Right. Yeah. Half towards you. Oh, oh no. Half. Come here. No, half. 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 Hey, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Oh, yeah. The fun ran away. Here. I gave you your flower. I gave you back your flower. Ew, why am I using a sword? Oh, and disconnect. God damn it. Well, that was fun. What? Interesting. Did your internet crash? Shall see. Shall indeed see. Apparently my air conditioner keeps peaking my audio, so I guess I'm gonna end my live.